My own daughter dumped me on the road and stole my penthouse. But she forgot who taught her the game. I raised her, fed her, gave her everything she has. And the thanks I got? She left me on the side of a remote road like I was garbage, and drove off in my car to my penthouse, thinking she had finally won. But what she didn't know is that she had just played checkers with a woman who mastered chess before she was even born. Let me take you back. My daughter changed after she turned 25. Suddenly I was an embarrassment, a burden, too controlling. Never mind that I paid for her college, covered her rent, and let her live rent-free in my luxury penthouse in the city, while I stayed in my lake house. The day she snapped was during a routine drive back from brunch. One sarcastic comment, one rolled eye, and suddenly we were screaming at each other. And before I could even unbuckle my seatbelt, she screeched to a stop on some remote back road in Oregon and shouted, "Get out! Walk home." Then she peeled off laughing. I stood there, in shock, in heels, with no phone signal. But what she didn't realize is that I've survived worse. Much worse. I hitchhiked to a nearby gas station, called an old friend, a former Navy SEAL, no less, and got a ride back to my lake house. By the time I arrived, my daughter had already made herself very comfortable in my penthouse. She even posted a picture on Instagram with the caption, "Queen of the castle, finally free." She thought she had evicted me from my own life, but I still held every single deed, title, and account, and I wasn't about to play victim in a story I wrote. So, here's what I did. First, I called my private locksmith. By midnight, every lock in the penthouse was changed. Then, I froze every card on her, revoked her access to the family account, and alerted building security that she was not authorized on the premises. At 2:17 a.m., my phone pinged. A text from her. "Mom, what the hell is going on? I can't get into the penthouse." I replied with just 4 words, "Walk home this time," but I wasn't done yet. She tried to sue me, claimed emotional distress and entitlement to the property. But during discovery, my lawyers found multiple voice recordings of her threatening me from her own phone backups. One of them literally said, "I deserve it more than you do." The judge threw out the case before she could finish her tantrum. I've since donated her former bedroom furniture to a women's shelter, leased out the penthouse to a lovely couple, and booked myself a 2-month luxury cruise around Europe. As for my daughter, last I heard, she's crashing on a friend's couch, learning the hard way that entitlement doesn't equal ownership. If you love this story of sweet, real-world revenge, hit that subscribe button and join me. Because being older doesn't mean being overlooked. It means we've got power you never saw coming.